Quasi here, and in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can reprogram your subconscious mind to overcome procrastination first of all. And really what you're going to learn by the end of this video is the two concepts that help me overcome myself, take action, but at the same time actually get rewarded for taking action, which allows you to take even more action, and then this just compounds on top of another and actually win from taking actions. Really, this is going to be the most important video that I've made on my channel. So I want you to stick around to the very end of this video because this is the very thing that helped me become laser sharp focused every single day and be disciplined in my work, but also feel a sense of deep fulfillment from it. Okay, this is going to be very, very powerful for you if you're an entrepreneur, if you're looking to transition out of your professional job, get into entrepreneurship, and you find that you just can't do the things that's necessary for you. Okay, so with that, let's get started. So before I begin this video, I wanted to quickly announce that I'm doing a free giveaway of my book, Life Mastery. If you want to enroll into a competition to win this book for completely free at the end of the week, just comment Life Mastery down below. And every single Friday, we'll be picking one lucky winner to get this book in the ebook format. Also, I'm super excited to announce the free one-to-one consult with me for the Reality Mastery program is now open. So make sure you wait till the end of the video for the announcement on that. And with that, let's get started with this video. Now, in this video, I want to talk to you about how you can reprogram your subconscious to, first of all, get rid of procrastination, get rid of you fighting against yourself, but also get into a state of what is known as flow. This is something that is very, very key to understand. And once I understood this, it almost felt magical and enlightening to be doing work instead of it feeling like a struggle. Okay, so these are the subtle secrets and subtle tweaks you got to understand about yourself. Really take a step back from yourself so that you can control this puppet, this character, to be able to achieve and experience whatever it is you want in your life and really have your life mean a little bit more, have a little bit more meaning to your own existence. So first of all, what I want to talk to you about is procrastination. And, why are successful people, why are they able to do work so effortlessly? And why are people who want to become successful never able to become successful, but rather they just keep fighting against themselves? Well, the first and foremost problem is they don't have clarity on their vision, okay? Unsuccessful people procrastinate because they don't clearly know what it is they want, and they keep doubting every single decision they make. There is no commitment in their decision. Once you make a committed decision to do something, to have something, to be something, to experience something, nothing in this world will stop you. So certain people hit different levels of commitment at different points in their lives because unfortunately people have to hit this pain threshold before they commit. This is why you see people who become successful, they do so under immense struggle. Okay, but you don't need to struggle. You don't need to come from a low place to become successful. That's not true at all. Look at Bill Gates. He was born into a wealthy family and he became even wealthier, right? You don't need to be born poor to die rich. Okay, you can be born rich and still die rich. So that's not entirely true. Now, what I want to talk to you about is this concept. What separates successful people from ones who procrastinate and can't even do the work? It's understanding yourself, understanding your own psychology, taking that step back from yourself. Okay, so this is what I mean by the number one point, flow state. Successful people are consistently able to enter this flow state. Now, what happens when you enter this flow state is you experience timelessness, okay? This is where your consciousness is elevated to a certain level that you get so lost in the work, so engaged in the work that you love it. Imagine you're playing a video game and you just lose all track of time because this is such an engaging game. This is so much fun to do. You wake up excited to be able to play that game. Remember that feeling you had once you were a child? Successful people are able to maintain that every single day. If you look at the Bill Gates documentary, Into the Mind of Bill or something like that, every single day what he does is he works on projects to eradicate malaria or, in the Bill and Melinda Foundation, right? He's into flow state every single day that he's doing it. Every single successful person is just consistently into flow state. They get into a state of flow because they know how to do it. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to get yourself into flow state so you can start to experience those same things and really fall in love with the work that you do. Now, what you've got to understand about flow state is that it's a combination of two things. One gets into this state of flow when the challenge is just right, and the skill set you possess to tackle this challenge is also perfect. Now, what do I mean by this? Now, I'm going to demonstrate this in the form of a graph. So if we have this graph here, okay, and on the y-axis we have the challenge, and on the x-axis we have the skill you possess to take this challenge. What's going to happen is, let's say you're doing primary school math, right? You're doing primary level math, and you're really an advanced calculus student in university, and you're doing really low grade math. So now the skill you possess is immense. Let this line show that. The skill you possess is immense, and the challenge is very little. So this is the state of boredom. You're never going to love your work. It's going to be like, shit, this is a chore. Why am I doing this? Come on. You get disinterested. On the flip side, if we have the opposite scenario, let's say the challenge is very, very high now. Okay? Now the challenge is too high. You are a primary school or first grader trying to tackle on quantum physics problems, PhD level. Now the challenge is too high and the skill you possess is too low. So you go through overwhelm. You get overwhelmed by it. This is what happens. Really look at your life anytime you made a decision to tackle on a project. At first you felt engaged in it. You were like, oh, this is leading somewhere, this is leading somewhere. But then what happens is you think about, ultimately, where could this lead? Oh, what if that doesn't happen? You look at people with 100,000 subscribers on YouTube and you start making your videos and you only have 200, 300 subscribers. You're like, man, it's going to take so long to reach that level. This is too much work. Or you look at, I have this goal of getting to 100K months, but I'm only making 5K months now. Man, it's going to be so long. You look at that longer term thing and you get overwhelmed by it. The challenge is too great for you now because you're thinking you're going to have to overcome so many hurdles to get to that point. So you get discouraged and you don't want to do the work. Or on the flip side of it, you're like, I can do this. This is really easy. And, I have too much skill for it. The challenge isn't that great. This is boring. Right? One of two things happen which causes you to get out of this state of flow, right? And you just get bored with it. Now, the key state to be at is flow state. Flow state occurs when you have the right challenge and also the right level of skill set to take this challenge. It's perfectly correlated. This is the beautiful balance. This is flow state. All right? So you enter flow state when challenge is perfect and the skill you possess to tackle this challenge is perfect. And that's when these neurotransmitters get released in your brain and you enter that state of flow. And you just can't stop doing the work. You love it. You love doing this every single day. But part of that is understanding how to talk to yourself, how to get your mind in that state as well. Because if you start to look at and you focus, your focal point is on that longer term goal, the big hurdles you got to overcome, naturally you're going to get overwhelmed. Or you're looking at it like this, like, oh, this is boring. Why am I doing these menial tasks at my professional job? It feels like I can do so much more. You get bored of doing your professional job. That's why you want to transition out. Do you see what I mean? So the key is to help get yourself into flow state by setting the right projects that challenge you appropriately. Okay? When I started to do this, that's when I started to really enjoy my work. When I planned out projects to do every single month. This month, I want to get this project out of the way. Or in the next 3 months, this quarter, I want to get this project out of the way. This is what I want to do. This is the next phase in my development for the development of the business. That's when I started to wake up excited every single day. So ask yourself this. Are you setting the right balance for yourself? The key to understand here is the balance. This is what I want you to take away from this. How can you get yourself to that perfect level of balance so that you can move forward with your life? The easiest way to do this is to learn goal setting the proper way. And I made a video on this, by the way, how I set my 2020 goals. Click up here to check that out. But you look at that longer term goal you want to achieve, let's say by the end of the year, within the next 5 years, get clarity around your life. And then you break them down into the shorter term goals. Oh, well, if I want to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I want to get to, 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. And then it's going to compound or something like that, right? And in order to do that, what's the process I got to do? Well, make engaging videos that give value to people twice a week. So I'm doing this twice a week and I'm looking at the views. Are the views going up? Oh, yay, great, awesome. Oh, no? How can I iterate and how can I improve? Right? So this is how you get into a state of flow where you challenge yourself every single day at the right level. The challenge is at the perfect level. The skill you possess is at the perfect level. Right? That's how you get into flow state. That's how you eliminate procrastination. That's how you really wake up engaged and excited to live life every single day. Right? Now, I want to share with you key point number 2. Okay? And this is the reason why also people just get discouraged, because people think they're losers. They lack the confidence, so to speak. And if you lack the confidence, every single thing you do, you're going to become a loser at. So it's how you're approaching it, right? How you show up to it, what sort of internal world you're bringing into it. So it's not the activity, but how you show up to it. And this is what brings me to the winner effect. There's a great book on this. It's literally called The Winner Effect. But the studies have shown that when you sort of stack up the wins and you feel like a winner, the likelihood of you winning in the next thing that you do increases. This is why people who are successful, they start winning at everything. If you look at Jeff Bezos, he used to be really ugly looking back in the day, but now he's a good looking man. He looks really good because he's successful. Right? When you become successful, when you start to win at every single thing in your life, this vitality arises within you. You start to crush your goals, you become a winner. You get this vitality within you. But then when you lose that, it saps you of it. That's why you look at presidents, when they come out of power, the old age really hits them, right? This is why people, when they retire, they just die. They just drop dead, right? So this is about you getting into that place within yourself where you have that life energy. How you do that is stacking up wins, reminding yourself that you are a winner. How do you remind yourself you're a winner? By winning every single day, simplest way. Once you become a winner, you're going to win at every single thing that you do in your life, right? So to give you an example, I want to show you the example of Mike Tyson. Now, Mike Tyson's coach, before big fights, what he would do is set Mike with little fights to win, okay? Little unimportant fights so that he could easily stack up some quick wins and actually come out of it victorious. This is good for his mindset. He starts to feel like a winner. Yes, I've won the small fight, 2 fights, 3 fights, 4 fights, undefeated, and boom, he comes into the big fight, he has the right mindset. He comes into it with a winner's mindset, and then he wins, right? So it's about stacking up those little wins. But also there's a big mistake people make. There's a big mistake people make when they stack up their wins, okay? And this is the key thing you need to understand. When you're stacking up your wins, you got to stack up your own efforts. The win is when you show up and you put in effort. When you start to become results-oriented, that's when you fail. When you become process-oriented and you're putting the right process in place, you're showing up every single day, get unattached from the result. Whatever happens is irrelevant. It's starting to benefit you. If you understand this, your life is going to change. Okay, I made a video on this before called the advantage method. It doesn't matter what happens. What's your return on this luck? Click up here to check that out. So the key you got to understand is reward the effort, not result. Let me give you an example. This morning I woke up, I made my bed immediately. Win. I woke up, I took a cold shower. Win. I woke up, I did my morning yoga. Win. I woke up, I had breakfast. Win. I woke up, I came into work, did my morning journal. Win. I planned out my day. Win. Already 6 wins. Okay, I'm counting these wins in my head. This is how I start off my day, with immediate wins. So you get into a mindset of winner every single day, you become a winner. You show up to every single area of your life, you become a winner. You start to talk to people, you're coming from a winner's mindset. You talk to your prospective clients, you're a winner. They believe you, they believe in your product, they want to join your program, they want to buy your stuff. You become a winner. They want to do business with you. People do business with winners. Okay? If you don't believe in yourself, no one's going to believe in you. If you don't love yourself, no one's going to love you. First thing, it always starts with you. So understanding that is really understanding reward the effort, not the result. because the results aren't 100% in your control. If you do get a result, reward it, great. If you don't get attached to it. Right? So the key thing to do here is whenever I show up on what I plan to do, I'm a winner. This is when your words become literal reality. When you start to do that, when you start to show up for yourself and you do what you planned out to do, the results that you plan to get also start to come in your favor, because your word literally becomes the bond. Because now you know that whatever I speak into existence will become reality. This happens the more you show up for yourself and actually stay true to your word. Okay, so make sure you're rewarding every single effort you take, not the actual result you get from it. It's even bigger than that. The biggest thing is to reward the effort. Okay, and with that, I conclude this video. So just to really get into a quick recap of this video, what we talked about was how to reprogram yourself, your subconscious, in a way so you're aligned in the right way, you're completely in the zone, and you win, right? First of all, we talked about procrastination. Why successful people are successful, why people fail, and why procrastination even happens, why successful people are always in the zone, right? And this was because of, first of all, the flow state. Successful people understand their challenge and the skill they possess to tackle this challenge, and they dive head in, right? So there are two different levels of it. First of all, you get to overwhelm when the skill you possess is too little and the challenge that's presented to you is too high. You just get overwhelmed. You look at it, you're like, this is too challenging, I can't do it. When the challenge is too little and the skill you possess is too high, you get bored. You don't want to play a video game, or you don't want to watch a cartoon that doesn't stimulate you mentally, right? So you get bored. Key thing is to enter flow state with everything you do. Set projects, crush them. Biggest thing of all is understanding your personal balance. What challenges you, and what skill do you possess to take this challenge, right? That's number one. Number two is understanding winner effect and how to stack up wins to become within yourself a winner. Show up and win at every single thing you do. These two things completely changed my life. These are the only two things that I needed to know to get to the point that I am at. And there's nothing secret about this. It's just understanding your own psychology, how to propel yourself forward every single day. That's how you get disciplined. That's how you overcome procrastination. Winner effect is stacking up wins. And the key to stacking up your wins is to not depend on the results you get, okay? But depend on the effort. Reward the effort. Every single day, if you show up for yourself 100%, that's a reward. That's alignment to ideal self. I'm becoming my ideal self because I show up for myself every single day. That's all you need to do. If you start to show up for yourself every single day, life will start to show up for you, okay? Eventually, it will happen. At first, it won't. But eventually it will happen. And with that, I conclude this video. Thank you so much for watching. I sincerely hope this was helpful. Please leave me a comment letting me know what you thought of this, if you want me to make more content like this, and really, if you want me to make anything else, just let me know what else you would like to see. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell there so you're notified of any new video that I put out. And as I mentioned before, I'm super excited to announce that the free one-to-one consult with me for the Reality Mastery program is now open. Now, this consult isn't for everyone. This is only for those who are seriously looking to up their lives and in working together in a paid program to do so, okay? If you're looking for a free conversation, this isn't it. Please don't waste your time. And also, if you are looking for a deeper system, not just an actual technique to get your lottery win, then this is for you, right? So what we do in the Reality Mastery program is work with our clients closely to help them get a core transformation at that identity level. See, what I've seen in my personal life was it didn't matter what external techniques I tried, what sort of gimmicks I did, but rather who I became, how I showed up, who I was as I showed up to every single one of these things, one of these areas of my life. When I became the attractive version of myself, my dream partner came into my life. When I became worthy of the entrepreneurship career and not the cubicle, then I started to make 80K a month in my business, right? All of these areas of my life started to really naturally happen for me, became my neutral, all as a result of who I became, not what I did. If you're wanting to experience this, make sure you click the link on the description below and let's see if we're a good fit to work together. Okay, also I'm super excited to announce the free Facebook group is also open for you to join. This is a great community of like-minded people. And click the link in the description below to join that. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Peace.